Hello everyone, it's John and it's, I guess, time for a bit of a waffle. What have I been up to? Well, I survived my birthday. Well, I don't know if survived the best is the best way to put it, but I'm still here, just. So I'd like to thank the ladies from my gaming group who put on a very nice uh, birthday bash for me. So that was very much appreciated. And I picked up I was given a copy of Fleet, the dice game. So I'm very, very pleased to finally have in my collection Fleet, which I have been chasing, I must admit, for a very, very long time. So I'm very, very happy with that. But it's very. I suppose the thing is that the older that you get, it tends to be that it's you yourself who tend to buy your own birthday presents. Yes. Although I must thank my wife, I was able to pick up. I think I may have said it earlier in one of my other waffles that I actually picked up Discworld. Um, I don't. It's back in the other world. Ankh-Morp, Discworld Ankh-Morpork. So I was really pleased to acquire that, and I think one of the others that I got was Everdell and the Belfair expansion. So I can now play that up to 6 players, which is really really good. I'm quite pleased with that. So, but game wise, yeah, it's been a bit scarce, but we have managed to play Steampunk Rally, Atomic Fusion, I think. That was an interesting game. I think kept getting confused because I had a feeling that the edition that I played had a different set of rules with how it was played, and so I guess my input didn't help much. But nevertheless, it was still a fun game. I got introduced to Colt Express, and I've now put that on my list of games that I must acquire because I found that to be an entertaining game of mishap, and certainly was mishap. Every time I tried to do something, somebody had managed to stop me from doing anything. So I think what I need to do in future when I play that game is go with the assumption that I'm not going to get to do what I want and just go ahead and assume that I'm going to shoot people or punch people and then think about whether or not there might be something there for me to pick up somewhere along the line. But I really like the game, so I think I'm going to have to add that to my list. Oh, and I finally got to pick up a copy of Cartographers, which is another one of the. I'm hooked on roll and writes at the moment. I think roll and write games are quite good. So Cartographers, I was really pleased to acquire that. So a good shout out to my good friends Mark and Fiona who own Games World at Carindale, Westfield, and at Capella Park. So thank you very much for being able to get so many games in that I pester you to get. So yes, I hate to say it, but I'm not a very big fan of buying things over the internet. I'm afraid I'm still very much a person who likes to go in and support local shops. So, but yes, so that was what we played. Sorry, no, we didn't play Cartographers. We played Colt Express. But one game we did play last Thursday, which I've now got an obsession for, is a game called Obsession. And look, honestly, if you can get your hand on it, it is brilliant. It's all about courting during the Victorian period. And honestly, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a really, really good, I guess, card management, and getting to use your meeples, or your servants in this case. So you're getting to use your ladies in waiting, your valets. If you could get the under butler, yes, that's all well and good. And that, actually, I think I even won the game. Yes, I did. I did win that game. So I won Obsession, and I think I won the other game before that. I can't remember what the hell that damn game was. Root. That's right. I won Root, which was even more interesting. And that was, I was playing the birds, the Erie. So that was even more unbelievable. So I think the Greater Old Ones rose that night and devastated some small fishing village somewhere in some obscure part of the world. I shouldn't say that. That sounds dreadful, doesn't it? So they've obviously disturbed in their sleep from, one of their unlucky ones having had a stroke of luck, I'd say. So that was, yeah, but no, Obsession, if you can get it, it's a bloody good game. I think it's going to go the way of so many other games these days that there's just going to be, people are just going to put ridiculous sums of money on it for second hand, which I don't think is fair. I think that the second hand market should be the way that it is, but that's sadly the way many things seem to operate. I've finally gotten over 300 subscribers on this little humble channel, which I never thought that I'd get. So look, thank you everybody who does subscribe and follow. Obviously, you find something entertaining in my content, so I hope I can continue to provide something that's worthwhile for you to see. But of course, I guess I'll eventually run out of some of the many games that I do have. Certainly the older games, because it's getting harder and harder to find some of the really old games to pop up, unless I start to go towards my role-playing games, which I may start to do. But again, unless I sit and research them, which, good Lord, I don't want to do that. Good Lord, I'll die of boredom. Die of boredom doing that. No, I might do a little bit of research, but these days I don't really feel the need and the desire. I might give a little bit of, yes, I think this is a wonderful game. Go find it and go investigate and see what I found so fascinating that it sits on my shelf. I think that's probably the best thing for a lot of people to do, because I think that if it's sitting on my shelf and I've hung on to it this long, it usually means that I obviously found that there's some reason for it to be there. But yes, so I've still waiting for our delightful government to get around to getting me inoculated. So I've registered, and as usual, that's as far as our wonderful system has taken me. So no further follow-up. So who knows? I'm not particularly worried. It'll get to us when it gets to us, and that's the way this wonderful... It's all politics at the moment, so I'm not particularly worried. But yes. But I'm having to wear these dreaded bloody masks, which give me the absolute pips, because I really don't see that they're that absolutely necessary. We've been running around without them for so long, and now all of a sudden the desire to have to wear them now is ridiculous, because I can't breathe in them. But trying to... Yes. But anyway, that's just an old man. Yeah. Anyway, Pip, he's lying down here beside me at the moment, being very uncooperative. Let's see if I can sneak a picture of him. He's hey, Pippi, Pippi, you going to cooperate? Say hello to everybody. As you can see, he's far too interested in having a snooze at the moment, so we will leave it there for today. And he hasn't barked or done anything. Oh God, he's a boring little man. So look, until next time, signing off, the Honourable John.